Well, I take in that was the helicopter I just saw, obviously, because I took about, it was literally took me around 20 minutes, 26 minutes to film that police helicopter as we just saw apparently. Obviously, because I can't hear it coming back yet though, but I can definitely still hear it in the background. But if it does come back round, then I'm getting some more pictures of it if it comes round anyway. Obviously, the registration as you saw there, that was the Eurocopter EC135, that was. Obviously, this is the one that's based at Exeter Airport. If I go to the race a second. So it was G-CPAS, it was. It was one of the Cornwall and Devon police helicopter apparently. Yep, as you can see, that was the Cornwall and Devon police helicopter, as you can see. Obviously with the call sign UKP09, that was. As you can see, it has been hovering around above my house to start with, obviously. That was very interesting to see the police helicopter coming around our side today. I don't know why, but it's probably because it's going there looking for missing people anyway, for some reason. Obviously I can't hear it coming back though because I can't see a spot wherever he is at the moment. Can't see where he is. I think I heard it coming. There he is. Back there. There he is, just coming back again. See it circling around though, I can see there. I can definitely see it circling around. There you go, now it's just hovering over there, as you can see, it's now hovering over there. Now it's hovering over the other side of Penryn now, as you can see. Probably now flying above near Penryn town by the looks of it. Probably have filmed the police helicopter fly half an hour or so. It looks like I'm getting a bit blurred out from the camcorder there. There he is now, he's hovering over there now. He's hovering now above the houses by the looks of it. Yeah, see, now it's hovering just now above Pemming Town now, by the looks of it. Where have I lost it to? There it is. Yeah, see, camcorder is about to get blowy now, as you can see. Yeah, see, look. Camcorder's making it blowy. There we go, now he's on the move. He's on the move now. Just out the other way, Penryn now, by the looks of it. He's slowly moving though. You can see he's now slowly moving. There you go, now it's going behind the trees now, by the looks of it. Should see it pop out in a minute. Should be popping out from that tree. Can't even see it though. Oh, there he is. There he is. Roughly from the distance this time. I can see everywhere we'll see over my house. It's now from the far distance. It's very unusual to see a police helicopter on our side, I don't know why. It should pop out in a minute though, from those houses I suppose, from those houses estate. Oh, there he is. Just coming back towards. Oh, he's dropping down fast. Look at that. Did you see that though? It's just dropped down very fast. I did. Didn't even see that. It's dropped down very. He just dropped down below quite quickly. He did. Okay, so as you can see from here, this is where we first saw it. Obviously, he took off from his base to Exeter Airport, which that's where he took off from his base. I'll zoom out a minute. So this is where it's just departed from his base to Exeter Airport. So this is where the police helicopter has just departed from anyway. I think it departed at probably 4:15, I suppose. Yeah, that's where it took off from, apparently, from Exeter Airport. So yes, and that is one of the National Police Air Service helicopter, that is. That's one of the Cornwall and Devon police helicopters, as we sometimes say, apparently. As you can see, that was this one here I've just seen, with a registration G-CPAS, that was. So as you can see, the registration is G-CPAS, that is. I don't know where he is now though. But, not so I can still hear it, but I can still hear from the background. But, as you can see, that's the type of this aircraft here, Eurocopter EC135-P2, that is. P2 plus by the looks of it. So yeah, that's one of the National Police Air Service helicopter by the looks of it. That's National Police Air Service helicopter. As you can see, the registration GCPAS. Obviously, because I remember seeing the police helicopter when it was for the G7. I remember it came here the other day when it was for the G7 summit. Because that was back in June, I think it was. Summertime back in June, that was. That's when a police helicopter first came here, apparently. Which since back in June it was. That was since back in June, that was. That's when the police helicopter first came, apparently. That's when we first saw the Eurocopter EC135. That's the first one we did saw the other day. which I do remember the other one we used to see, that was the Eurocopter EC145 BK117, that was, which that registration was GDCPB, that was. But it's just this one here is replacing the Eurocopter EC145. So yeah, that's where the other one is at now anyway. It's not operated by National Police Air Service anymore. It's getting operated by the London Metro Police, I think. Yeah, that's where the GDCPB is now getting operated by the London Police Helicopter, because that's where it's now been moved to. It's been moved to North Wales Airfield. That's where it's now currently is new based at North Wales Airfield in London. So that's where the other one is, which I remember seeing back in the olden years ago. So yeah. But anyway, at least I've only filmed it for like over 40. This is about over 40 minutes. I've literally filmed the police helicopter. Over about 40 minutes I filmed it, apparently. God, from my house, literally. I filmed it for like just nearly an hour or so. But I think it's carrying on searching, and then it might be coming back here for a fly pass, I think. Probably for a final flyby, I suppose. That's a bit surprising though. A bit surprising to see the National Police Air Service helicopter again. GCPAS. Yeah, see, that was the registration. GCPAS, that was. Obviously, this is the one that's based at Exeter Airport. Obviously, it's going around looking for someone that's missing, I think. That's what the police helicopter is doing, apparently. It's going around looking for someone. It's going around searching for missing person, I suppose. So yeah, I think that's what it's doing. It's going around searching missing the person that might have had drug dealers or something anyway. It's probably going around searching for drug dealers around Penryn. I don't know why. It's looking around searching drug dealers in Penryn, which is very often, which is very strange. But yeah. But anyway, hopefully we might see it coming back there, but I don't know yet. But it just depends anyway. Hopefully we'll see it coming back for a flyby. Obviously, as you can see now, it's getting dark already. It's about to get dark already now anyway. So yeah, obviously this goes November. Obviously it gets dark so early, it does. So yeah, but hopefully we will see the flyby, hopefully, from the police helicopter. Okay, so yep, hopefully we might see a flyby from the police helicopter. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye. Okay, so as we saw earlier on, we saw a police helicopter, as we saw earlier on this evening, which it was the Eurocopter EC135-P2, that was. So yeah, so this is the National Police Air Service helicopter as we just saw earlier on this evening, as it came around here around quarter past 4, as it was obviously because for some reason this is when it came around here, as it was been around here doing hovering around my place today. Don't know why, because you know, but as you can see from here, it's done lots of hovering around Penryn today, because it's been searching around for a missing person around our area. So the reason why is because the police helicopters came around our side today. So this is where we first saw it, as it was at quarter past 4 this afternoon. But this is where it's been hovering just probably around 45 minutes or so. Obviously, I think it was around 50 minutes. I think it's been here. It's been around here since 50 minutes from here. Well, obviously, almost just an hour Penryn though. As you can see, this is where it's been hovering to as well. As you can see, it's been over just somewhere near Mayburn House. It's been around searching. It's also been around searching near Koenig Industrial Area, as it was from 10,000 feet onwards, and then from here it's just literally came back, as I did from the second video, the second part of the police helicopter. Obviously, because for some reason I couldn't see it right because of the dark. So yeah. So from here, it came here as it was about 13,000 feet. It's just literally flew about 13,000 feet from when we first saw it. But obviously, because it was hovering above me, it was. For some reason, it was hovering above me, it was. For some reason. So yeah, the police helicopter just did a hovering practice. For some reason, it came here doing training, I think. Finding for a missing person around our area. So as you can see, it's been circling around loads of times between Penryn River and then my place. As you can see, it's dead one over Penryn River, as it was a load down about 875 feet, and then when we first saw it, it was literally dropping down as it was at 475 feet from here. As we saw the drop as well, anyway, from the police helicopter, as it was over Penryn River as well, Penryn River. So yes, it's been around that area as well, as we saw it from the distance. But to be fair though, we did see the massive drop from the police helicopter. We saw a massive drop though, apparently, as it was dropping quite down low from the feet. So yeah, for some reason we did see it dropping down at 475 feet. As then we saw it climb back up anyway. As it was about 525 feet, but literally just over 500 feet though. It turns out he did do a low pass though over Penryn River. He's done a very low pass though, I have to say, over Penryn River. So for some reason, this is where we did first saw as it was. This is where we first saw as it came flying past over towards Minor Bridge. But I will have to say though, just because police helicopter we do sometimes see though around Cornwall, because it goes around other places to do that as well anyway, for when the person is missing in Cornwall, because this is where we sometimes see that, because I remember seeing the police helicopter since during the G7 summit, because I remember seeing that from this year apparently, because I remember seeing that from this year when the G7 arrived here in Cornwall, the G7 summit in Cornwall, when the ministers, you know, whatever they're called, this is when Joe Biden came here for the G7 summit in Cornwall back in the summertime 2021. This is when the Prime Minister came as well, Boris Johnson, as he came to visit to Newquay Airport and then over to St Ives, Calvers Bay and all that. This is when the US Air Force aircraft came apparently, especially with the RAF Chinook and the Wildcat, Royal Navy Wildcat. The US Sea King, we did see that, and the few of the 322 Ospreys as well. That was when we've seen it around my house, because we've seen that around my house since the G7 was here. We did see quite a few of the US Air Force aircrafts, like the Seeking and the Ospreys and all that. And there has been a few Guster A109s as well, apparently. Apparently also the Guster A109 has been there as well. There's been lots of Guster A109s around Newquay Airport as well. And then there's been the Red Arrows display at Covers Bay as well, which I remember from last time. There's been a Red Arrows display at Covers Bay, but obviously it's been around our area as well. That's been flying around our area as well. That's when we had the Hawk T1s, Royal Air Force by the Red Arrows. But obviously that came just doing display of Hammer as well anyway. But I think we didn't have the Red Arrows display on this year though. But somehow we didn't have the Red Arrows display this year though, because of due to the weather from this year. Because it was since August, I think it was since around August the 10th we had it though. Since around August 11th I think it was. That's when the Red Arrows display we didn't have this year though, because the weather was a bit miserable. And because we had drizzly rain as well, which is a bit of a nightmare to be fair. But so yeah, so that's why we just had a police helicopter come here this evening. I don't know why he's come here searching for a missing person, or I don't know why he's doing that. Very obvious though, but at least it's now. Obviously, when we first saw it, he was literally heading back. He was obviously this time he was literally heading back at 1475 feet as he's now flown past Devon way. But as you can see now, he's just now at Newquay Airport having to do some refuel. He's now at fuel stop at Newquay Airport right now, as you can see. As you can see, he's now at Newquay Airport for a fuel stop by the looks of it. And hopefully for the meantime, he should be heading back to his base at Exeter Airport, which I did not know police helicopter goes into Newquay Airport. Which is very shame though, because police helicopter we don't really see as much around Cornwall, but at least we saw it tonight though, because at least sometimes we do see it flying past over us. But anyway, so yeah, so that was the Eurocopter EC135 National Police Air Service, which is operated by the Cornwall and Devon Police Helicopter, which the call sign is UKP09, and with the registration G-CPAS. That's the registration there, as you can see, G-CPAS. That was. But as you can see now, he's just now stopped at Newquay Airport, just for a visit, just for a fuel stop at Newquay Airport, and hopefully for the meantime he should be heading back to its base at Exeter Airport, which that's where it's come from. Was around. So yeah, this is where it's come from, Exeter Airport in Devon. This is where the police helicopter is based at. Apparently, it's based at Exeter Airport. That's where the police helicopter is based at. Apparently. But it does go into Newquay Airport, as you can see now. It's now at Newquay Airport, like now though, for fuel stop. As you can see, it's now at Cornwall Airport, Newquay. Okay, so, yep. That was a National Police Air Service helicopter we saw tonight, apparently. Which is very strange though. Very strange we saw this evening. So I thought you guys would like to comment me about that. Because I know Pasto Maid would like to see that. You know. Because I know one of you guys would like to comment me that on YouTube, because that would be brilliant. Give me a shout out, whatever you do. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.